Hello there and welcome back to the latest video. And building on the first video of getting to know your Surface Pro device, today we're going to investigate Windows 11 and then going to move on to look at some of the great things that you can do with that amazing Surface Pen. Windows 11 builds on the success of Windows 10. It has a different user interface. However, that user interface is designed to simplify things and get you into your flow super quickly. So this is only a short video, this particular one, because if you're a Windows user, there really isn't much to worry about by moving from Windows 10 to Windows 11. So let's have a look at the sort of major changes that we want to get under the belt today. So if we look at the screen, we're on the Pro. We can see there we have got the traditional sort of desktop area. We've got the same taskbar, but what we really notice is the start menu is now more centralized. Everything's in the center. We brought everything into the center instead of it being aligned to the left there. And the start menu on Windows 10 kind of built on a bit of Windows 7 and a bit of Windows 8 and mashed it all together. And the start menu on Windows 11 has been very much more simplified. So remember, on the Surface or any Windows device, we can either click the button on the screen there. Alternatively, we can just tap the Windows key on the keyboard. And this is the new start menu. Now, if you've been using Windows 11 for a while, you'll know this off by heart. But yeah, this is the new look Windows start menu. And it's designed into two sections. We have a pin section for your commonly used applications. Now, this is an area that you can customize. So to make life easy for yourself, you can pin your favorite applications so they are on that screen as soon as you press the start menu button. Beneath the pin section, we have a section that says recommended. Now, this is all about documents or your documents that you are using. Now, if you are in an environment with where your device is all set up, this recommended section will actually show you documents which you've been working on and you've been working on with your colleagues. So if someone has shared a document with you or something like that, it will appear here because the little behind the scenes AI thing will tell Windows 11 that that's what it thinks you're interested in. So all of that, just giving you the information, the right information at the right time for you. So first of all, let's have a quick look about how we can customize that Windows 11 pinned area. And we do that really simply just by going to the All Apps button up here. So All Apps will now, if I click there, will give us a long list of applications. And for example, I notice on the pinned area, I haven't got my new Windows 365 icon. So I'm just going to go down to W of Windows 365. I'm going to right click the mouse button. And as you can see here, I've got a menu that says I can pin to start. So if I click the left hand button there and go back, you'll now see really simply I have got the Windows 365 button now pinned to my start menu. So with our Windows 365 icon now pinned to our start menu, if I move the mouse onto that, I can right click the mouse here, and again I can now come down and I can do things like pin that to the taskbar. So if I right click, pin to taskbar, again you'll now see that my Windows 365 icon is now down here at the bottom of the screen as well. So really quickly I can change the look of Windows 11 to meet my flow requirements of getting me to those right applications when I want them. Likewise, if I want to unpin them, of course I can right click the mouse and choose unpin, and it removes it from the pinned area. However, of course, it's still here in the All Apps area. Now, another thing with Windows 11 is it's all built on Windows Search. So other things I can do is if I tap the start menu and I don't see the application that I'm looking for example, maybe this is Excel, all I need to do is just type EXC and you can see it's matched that to the Excel app. I can click on it here on the left hand side. Alternatively, I can do things like pin to the start, pin to taskbar and things like that. So again, a really super quick way which I can search for applications without having to go to that all apps list and scroll through that long menu. So Windows Search built into Windows 11, and you can see we have a Windows Search, what they call the Windows Search pill, down here at the bottom as well. So I could click in there, and it's going to do exactly the same thing to find an application as well. So really nice and easy to get into Windows and use the Start menu. Lastly, before we close this video down, we also have things like settings. So things where we can configure the device to our own personal needs. Now, we're going to look in the next video about how we configure the pen, but to get to settings, all we need is the Windows key and I, and that will bring up the settings for your system. And in the next video, we're going to have a look at devices and how we configure the pen.